Good afternoon, Gen Xers, and today we're going to talk about WrestleMania IV, the fourth big event in the annual tradition that has become WrestleMania IV. And this one stands out for two reasons. One is it was the first instance where in the WWF, WWE as it is known today, where the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, was vacated due to some nefarious plot by Ted DiBiase back in February. And they held a one night 14-man, and don't get me into the confusion on why they did 14, tournament to crown the new WWF Champion, which of course was won by the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Dig it? But the other reason was that it was the first time that WrestleMania was hosted by someone. And now, regardless of how you feel about him, Donald Trump was the host at Trump Plaza, the Atlantic City Convention Center. He would go on to host both WrestleManias 4 and 5 at this building, but they brought out the celebrities. They brought Robin Leach from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. They had Vanna White. Bob Uecker was back for a second straight year. Because the tournament itself, you didn't know what the matches were going on in, and all you knew is that Hogan and Andre were going to wrestle again in the second round as they would receive buys. The other things that stand out about WrestleMania 4, the undercard, it had some interesting matches. A battle royal in which Bret the Hitman Hart turned good when Bad News Brown double-crossed him. It's the Ultimate Warrior's first appearance in WrestleMania. And of course, Warrior's going to become a big part of these next 3 years, but it's his first WrestleMania where he fought Hercules, and the ending of that match was unique in that there was no big splash, no big gorilla press slam. He wins by lifting his shoulder when both men have their shoulders down. Strike Force versus Demolition. Demolition, the Road Warrior clones of the WWF, won the WWF tag titles, which they would go on to hold for over 400 days, which set a then record, which has been broken twice by the New Day and then the Usos. But it was an outstanding tag title run when Vince McMahon and the WWF actually cared about the tag title scene. Macho Man winning the title, and the end celebration with him having Elizabeth up on his shoulder, and of course Hulk Hogan standing on the side and grandstanding trying to steal the spotlight. But what are your thoughts of WrestleMania 4 from the Trump Towers, the Atlantic City Convention Center in New Jersey?